decided to purchase a home about a year ago, and we bought this home and it needed some updating. It was a little bit dated, and we decided to do our research and find a contractor because we had had a bad experience with some other contractors previously. So I started Googling, looking for contractors, and I came across Tammy in our house restoration. I noticed that she was going to be at the Home and Garden Show here in Louisville. So my husband and I decided to go, and we were immediately blown away by her display and the detail of the display. And I saw her standing there talking, and I just thought, I've got to call her, I've got to get in touch with her and see if she could make our dream happen for this house that we want to do the project on. So we decided to call Tammy, and we had called a couple contractors previously, and they actually did not call us back, which was somewhat frustrating. And Tammy was one of the only ones that called us back right away. And so we decided to get together the following week, and she wanted to hear what we wanted to do with the project. She wanted us to create a couple of lists, which I thought was really cool because she wanted a list of what we wanted to happen for our dream home and then a list of what we had to get done. And I've never had anybody work with us and do that with us before. So when she came over, she spent a good hour and a half getting to know us, getting to know the house, going over our list. And that was one of the best, most fun parts, because at the end of that meeting, we discovered that she was going to be able to do our dream within our budget. And we were really excited about that. So I'm really glad that we decided to do this project, because something that we discovered on day one is when we began demo, Tammy and her crew were pulling down the drywall behind the wet bar that we were removing, and she discovered some black mold, a small area of it. I actually didn't know what it was. I got home that day, they had already left, and she called me that night and she said, "We have a problem." And I thought, oh no. She warned us beforehand that we could possibly run into a problem with the project. Just that's the norm with renovations of this size. So she said, we really need to get up into the drywall and see what else is going on. And she actually discovered that there was some rotted support beams, and there was an active leak that wasn't discovered on our home inspection that she caught. And her ability and knowledge to recognize that and bring it to our attention almost right when we got started was hands down just awesome. Because if we hadn't caught that, and if we hadn't done this project and had her, then we would have been in a heap of trouble with our structure, our new home structure. So that was one of the biggest things that we got out of this project, is that we were able to have her find something that was not good and that they were able to fix, and they did a beautiful job at fixing it. And we're going to be here for a long time, and we're glad to know that they did it, they fixed it, and we're in a very sound house now. One thing that we really valued by working with OHR is that every day after the crew was in our home working, they would do an incredible job of cleaning up. They would sweep, they would vacuum, and having a 5-year-old and 3-year-old running around the house, that was important to us, that everything was picked up and cleaned up at the end of the day. And there wasn't a day that they didn't do that. At the beginning of the project, Tammy and her crew showed up exactly when they said they would, started the demo, and then throughout the whole process, they communicated with us so we weren't thrown for any loops or surprises through the whole thing. And that was what was really impressive to us. Our experience with OHR was really special, and we would love to work with them again on future projects.